Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Wayne Simmons, I'm the General Sales Manager here, and I'm going to take you for a full walk around tour of our 2017 model year 18 Volvo XC60 D5 R-Design. The first thing to say about it is the top of the range, and it has the best balance between sports, performance and luxury with all the right features. This one has been fully optioned by the previous owner. You have to put these orders in before the car is built overseas, and it was one of the original ones still built in Sweden before they went to a China production. Starting at the front with the R-Design, you'll see it's got the beautiful gloss black grille. That's part of the R-Design, and you've also got the front camera inside the Volvo badge, which we'll show you in the front. You've also got your park assist at the front, down here in the gloss black section, and also around to the corner here, making parking an absolute breeze. These daytime running lights are known as Thor's hammer, because they're a big split hammer design, very bright during the day, and you'll notice this beautiful pristine bright silver metallic paint. Now moving around the side, you'll notice the beautiful lines that Volvo have in their model lineup. Good side skirts down the side, all the way through this massive wheel arch housing a 21-inch alloy wheel with near new Pirelli tyres on there as well. Now these are a two-tone wheel. You've got the nice polished face with the black insert inside, and again 21-inch biggest alloy that the XC60 comes with. You've got this nice little guard along the edge of the wheel arch here as well. This is surprisingly effective for stopping a lot of the water and the road mist coming up that front guard there. Now the R-Design also has the signatory bright silver side cap on the exterior mirrors, and you get the indicator up here in the side as well. Now this one is fitted with the premium pack, so the premium pack does come with the full panoramic glass sunroof. We'll go through the operation of that inside once we're there. Tinted glass windows at the back, and it does look like the previous owner has already fitted the tinted windows to this one here as well. Moving through to the doors now, the proximity keys work on all doors, so you've got this square here on the handle across all four doors, and you've got a sensor inside the door handle. So when you want to lock the car, simply put your thumb on there, mirrors fold in, and the car's now locked. On any of the doors when you want to, you just grab the door handle, and just by touching it on the inside, as long as the keys are in your pocket, it will open. Moving down that side of the car though, it is clear to see the previous owner has absolutely loved this car. No marks on the alloy wheels, the paintwork is absolutely pristine. Now moving around to the back, you start really getting to see that beautiful Volvo design. It's become iconic now across their whole model range, and this was one of the first ones that got that massive update in terms of the design. You've got these beautiful long tail lights that come down around the side into the tailgate, colour-coded reverse sensors, and that beautiful gloss black finish on that sports rear bar with the integrated two tailpipes there as well. Now this is the all-wheel drive as well. In the back you'll see electric tailgate, simple push of the button and up it goes. There is a button on your key to make that go up. There's also a button inside, and there is a foot release on the XC60 there as well. Moving into the back, you'll note a beautiful black carpeted area, lots of space in here. You've got the factory cargo blind in here. Now this hooks onto the roof and down to the top of the back seats there for extra cargo protection. And then you've also got the factory cargo blind in there as well. Now over this side, you will see you've got electric folding seats here and your airbag suspension buttons there. So you can actually make it so the car lowers when you get out of the car, making it easier to get in and out of the groceries in and out of the back. And then when you look in the back, you've got these air canisters. So this is for the air compressors for the suspension. We'll run through that once we're inside the vehicle as well, but you've got height adjustable suspension, and that also stiffens it up for the type of drive. Now this tailgate is able to be adjusted to whatever height you want, so some garages are quite low. You simply pull this down to the height you want it to be, hold that button for a couple of seconds and it beeps, and then it's reset to that height. And then when you want to close it, push this button. If you want to close it, walk away, go into the shops, you push this one and that closes it and locks the car at the same time. The previous owner has also fitted that rear bumper protection strip, nice satin silver, and that's going to really protect that paintwork on top of the rear bar there. You'll note on the roof you've also got that really nice colour-coded shark fin aerial mount. Again, takes those little spinny ones off the top, makes it look a lot sleeker. This back left alloy, pristine condition, no marks, no scrapes around the outside edge. It's important to note when you open the door, one really good thing that Volvo have done on a design front is this rubber seal down the bottom hits up against this rubber seal down here. And what that does is when you get out of the car, there's no road grime, no dirt, no dust, all up along this side area of the car where you're going to get the dirt on the back of your pants or your dress as you're getting in and out of the car. Again, last couple of panels, door, front guard, and that last alloy wheel is absolutely pristine and in immaculate condition, low kilometres, fully optioned, and this is definitely a credit to the previous owner. Alright, under the bonnet now you're going to find Volvo's awesome 2-litre twin-turbo diesel engine. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. 173 kilowatts of power and 480 newton meters of torque, so it is super quick. It's got the top end power, but it doesn't sacrifice economy. Car Sales has this rated at 5.6 litres per 100 Ks on average economy, and the key focus for Volvo hasn't always been performance and fuel economy, but it has been on safety. And when you look at the design of the whole engine bay and how strongly this has been built, I highly recommend you watch some crash test videos on YouTube. When you see the minimal damage on front end impact of these cars, the safety is absolutely unbelievable. They've got a lightweight aluminium bonnet, and Volvo have even gone as far as thinking, what happens if you hit a pedestrian? The bonnet's going to crumple down, they're going to end up hitting the block of the engine, and when you look at the engine cover, Volvo actually have put a very soft engine cover on the top, and that's for the purpose of any accidental intrusion from the front. The other thing I like to see about this is they've got 2 hooks on your bonnet. Now this is for extra security. Most cars only have the one in the middle. If you have an accident at the front, it breaks that, the bonnet can fly up. With this, even if you do hit on one side, it won't release the bonnet because you've got that security on the other side. And as you shut that down, it locks into place. What you'll notice looking at the bonnet is it's actually quite a high bonnet, and the windscreen wipers are actually quite low. They're almost down underneath the bonnet, and that's a purposeful design by Volvo again to stop the wind noise coming up over the bonnet and hitting that windscreen wiper, which creates more noise inside the cabin for the driver or passenger. Alright, sitting inside the XC60 now is where we really get to see just how refined Volvo's design and features actually are. I'll give you a rundown, but I guarantee you I cannot show you everything this car has to offer because we could be here for over an hour just going through, and I'd love to show you more when you come in to view this car in person. On the driver's door, full leather door card, you've got electrics to all 4 doors, child lock on the back windows there, and electric mirrors left and right over here. You've got memory seats 1 and 2 for the driver's seat, and the good thing about that is you can actually program your key and settings on these keys. So if I take the keys out, these are your proximity key. They've got matching leather for the R-Design seats with the fine Nappa leather, and you've also got this key here which is a waterproof dive key. Great for if you go in the beach or in the river, you just put it in a zipped up pocket, and fully waterproof, and it works exactly the same as these big ones. It just hasn't got these lock and unlock buttons on the side. Now with these keys they can be programmed, so you go in the settings menu on the screen over here and you program the 1 key, so when you walk over to the car and you unlock it, it knows it's this key. You get in, your seat's already in the right position, your favourite radio station's on, the heater's already set to the right temperature. It's amazing technology, so really good to research that. Moving across the middle here, we've got the sports steering wheel. It is a 3-section steering wheel, so you've got that nice black R-Design in here, leather bound steering wheel with the perforated leather edges, and then you've got your access to everything else through here. So you've got full options up in the screen here. Now the good thing about this is it's a full electronic display, and in this you can change the settings. So it's all up in the screen here. We'll just see if we can quickly get through there. My car displays themes. So when you're looking at the actual dash gauges here, you can see you can change the way that it looks. Now at the moment it is set with the navigation in the middle, so we can change that simply by getting rid of that, and it'll show you what current media is playing. It'll make the dash gauges bigger. You can change them again. You can have it show nothing in the middle if you just want those dash gauges. So a really nice, neat computer setup in the middle there with all the information you could possibly need. That's all usable through these buttons here: voice activated Bluetooth and menu control on the right hand side, and on the left hand side is where you get access to Volvo's cruise control and also the pilot assist. Now pilot assist picks up the lanes that you're in, and it will actually help guide you to a point where you can pretty much drive with one hand on the steering wheel or a finger holding on. The car will keep you in your lane, it will drive around small corners, and it will keep that distance between you and the car in front. So for long trips it is an amazing feature to have, and I certainly recommend having a try when you come out to test drive the vehicle. You got paddle shifts on here, minus and plus, that's down change, up change. Again, being the R-Design, it is quite a sporty vehicle. On the right hand side we have our wipers for the front and the rear, and then on the left hand wiper here we have our headlights and indicator controls on there. Steering wheel is fully adjustable underneath here, so it is telescopic. It's got a large range of motion there as well, depending on where you want that and how high or how low you want that steering wheel to sit. Now moving through the middle, you'll notice that speaker up the top. Now most people won't know this, but Bowers & Wilkins is one of the premium sound developers in the world, and this speaker up here looks like a seashell behind the dash. So it goes in like that and it goes around down to a bigger amplified speaker at the bottom, and it comes up and out the top. The sound out of this car has to be heard to even try to describe it. I love driving these cars. They're my favourite stereos out of any manufacturer that gets made. Moving through the center of the console area, you've got this nice polished silver steel look and nice chrome garnish finish around the side, and you've got the black piano black finish display here. Now everything is housed within this one touch screen, so push the home button and you can see you've got access to everything you need here. So you've got the maps at the top, and these can be made three-dimensional, they can be 2D like a bird's eye view, but very simple to use and very easy to navigate to where you need to get, and it takes up that whole screen. And again, that can be translated straight into the middle of the dash gauges over the side. When you go home again, you've got your digital radio, you've got your Bluetooth controls. However, my choice is to use the Apple CarPlay, and it says there the phone is connected via Apple CarPlay. So when you go down here, this gives you access to everything, and for anyone who hasn't used it, I highly recommend definitely jumping straight on it. It tells you when you've got messages, Siri will read them back to you, you can respond just by speaking, you've got access to your phone, don't have to download your Bluetooth contacts, it's all in here. And then you've also got access to your Apple Music. So with this, again, it's just like Apple Music on your phone, going through the menu, super easy to use, never have to take your eyes off the road really mucking around with the Bluetooth on your phone. All of your aircon controls are down here in the middle, simple touch there, direction of air on the screen there, fan speed, you've got rear climate control in the back too, and this is 4-zone climate control. So in the back you've actually got a temperature gauge on this side, and you've got your fan speed up through the middle, so even the back passengers have really good variation for that as well. The temperatures can be changed on the screen here really easy. You just simply push there and you can touch the temperature you want it to be, or you can slide the dial here, or you can simply go up or down by ½ a degree at a time. So again, super easy to use. Over here we have our heated and cooled seats, so push the button there and you've got your ventilated seats, which is fan forced, or you've got your heaters up the top there as well. Now this one is optioned with, like I said before, all of your key features. So fine Nappa perforated leather, so you get the ventilated seating with the fans through these little holes, helping keep you nice and cool. It's also got massage function. Now, the massage function is absolutely amazing. So on the driver's seat, you've got a number of different ways that the massaging can go. It's got the balls in the back of the seat and it'll just push through your back. Not enough to distract you, but just enough to make it quite an enjoyable drive actually. So on that as well, we've also got The other options for the seat are side bolsters. So you've got electronic side bolsters, so you can really push these in towards your side. So if you're a bit of a bigger person, you can widen them out. If you're nice and skinny, you can actually pull those side bolsters in and give that real comfort feeling of being hugged by that driver's seat. When you go through there, you've also got electronic lumbar support, and then you've also got a cushion extension. Now that cushion extension is for the base of the seat down here, so you'll notice right here behind my knees, if you have quite long legs and you want to have it a bit longer to support your thighs rather than having them sort of sitting up in the air, it's actually quite a comfortable thing to have, and you can adjust that, and again can be saved to the key itself as well. Full electric seats for the rest of the operation, which is pretty straightforward. And then the other really cool thing about the screen is the reverse camera. It is a 360-degree camera, and as you can see, where we're parked now, we can see all around the whole car. Now, by touching the screen, you can also select the camera you want to look through. That's that front camera I showed you before. Or you go back to the 360 and you can go straight to the reverse camera. This is really good because you might see something on the overall view like this. You're not sure what is there something in front of the car? Let me have a look. Alright, so that works really, really well. Down through the middle, we've got our start stop key. So this is just a turn dial towards the driver's seat, and nice and easy. You don't have to take those keys out of your pocket, being a proximity key. And this drive mode button is connected to your airbag suspension. So if we push that button on the screen, it gives us 4 modes: eco, comfort, off-road, or dynamic. Now, the eco mode will aim to save you a little bit of fuel where possible. The comfort mode is everyday use. Your normal engine, transmission, gear changes, and suspension is nice and soft. When we go down to off-road, what you'll find is the airbag suspension lifts up the back of the car, and then it lifts up the front of the car. So we've actually just raised up the vehicle by about 20 millimeters. Now what that's going to do is give you extra ground clearance, and it's also going to change the way the car revs and drives to an off-road kind of scenario where it's a little bit slower and not quite as powerful. Now if I go down into dynamic mode, well, that's the opposite. This is going to lower the car from comfort mode about another 20 mil. It's going to stiffen up the suspension, it's going to harden up your gear changes and your rev modes, and it's going to make the car feel a whole lot sportier. So again, these drive modes are something to have a look at. Excuse me, I'll just put my phone away. Down through the middle here, we've got our 12-volt power outlet and twin cup holders through the middle, and in here you've also got a really nice cover there as well. So normally I'd put my phone inside the center console, and you can cover that up there as well. We've got our handbrake here, electronic handbrake, really easy. Push it down to turn it off, lift it up like that to turn it back on. And this is your automatic park holding. So if you come to a stop, it'll automatically engage your rear handbrake, and then you can sit there with your foot off the brake pedal. As soon as you hit your accelerator, it disengages your handbrake, and away you go from there. Moving up to the top, you got this really good sunshade. Now these are hooked up to a temperature gauge inside the car, so if the car reaches 38 degrees, it will automatically close this blind even if the car is closed. And as you can see, full electronic operation. The R-Design does come with the black roof, which is always seen as a premium colour for the interior on the roof. And again, you've got full airbags all the way around the whole car, curtain airbags, side airbags for the front passengers, and obviously your normal front airbags as well. Now my cameraman's over 6 foot tall, and he's got plenty of room in the back, so it's great for your kids. You've got your ISO fixed points at the bottom of the back seats there. The condition in the car is absolutely spot on, and again, feature packed. Nothing more can be said than the person who purchased this car knew was perfectly balanced in what their wants were. Power, performance, luxury, all the creature comforts. There is nothing else in this car that you would add if you were building it yourself, and I know that for a fact because I used to run a Volvo dealership myself, and this was the pick of the bunch when it came to the cars to drive. Okay, well there you have it, our walk around tour of our MY18 Volvo XC60 R-Design. As you can see, I'm quite passionate about the brand. I think they're a fantastic company. They build amazing cars, safest on the road, and the power and performance out of this one is second to none. I really hope I've done it justice in terms of getting you excited about what this car has to offer. It has got more features than any other XC60 out there, including those massage front seats. A couple of other things to note about Berwick Mitsubishi here. You should look us up on Google. We've got over 1,100 reviews and we're sitting at 4.8 out of 5 stars. So our customers all over Australia love dealing with us. Super professional, and we deliver our promises every single time. Julie in our finance department would love to talk to you about tailoring a package that's going to suit your needs. And then the only other thing that I think the car may be missing is something really important to us, which we know as glass coat. It's a ceramic based coating for the exterior of the car, individually applied to each panel, and will offer you a lifetime guarantee on this pristine metallic paint. Bird droppings, tree sap, oxidisation from the harsh UV rays, none of that will affect the paintwork, and if it does, it's repaired and painted free of charge, and that again is a lifetime ownership warranty, so please make sure you ask when you call through. Our number here is 9907 0555, and myself and the team here at Berwick Mitsubishi look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.